Okay, so Twitter is not like Facebook or any of the other things. It's kind of, again, a very different version of the other social media platforms. So number one, you can follow and unfollow people as much as you want. There's not going to be sort of the stigma that there is with Facebook with unfollowing someone. The next thing is when you limit who you follow, you limit who follows you. So being selective of who you follow means you're not giving people the opportunity to find and follow you. So that means, number one, follow as many people as you can. Follow, follow, follow. You don't want to follow just random people. You want to follow people you want to engage with. So these would be people in your industry, people that could be potential clients. Again, this is where that hashtag search comes in so handy. So let's say we're the fire guy, and we want to look at people that live in the area. We want to look at people that are hashtag summer activities, hashtag bonfire, anything like that. He wants to be looking for those specific hashtags. This is why hashtags are so important, especially on Twitter when trying to find your audience. So follow, follow, follow. But again, be selective in who you're following and trying to follow clients, potential clients. My 3 C's, people you want to connect with. And actually, they're not my 3 C's. They're Pro Networkers 3 C's. Thank you, Corey Moore. But they're people you want to connect with. They're people you want to collaborate with. And they're your competitors. Those are the people that you want to follow. Those are also the people in networking that you want to get to know and meet with too. But that's a side note for another day. But the great thing about following someone is you get on their radar. So now that you're following someone, they get a notification you're following them, and they're going to go check out your page and want to see what you're talking about. So this is a great way to engage with them and build a relationship. When you're first starting out Twitter will limit you to only being able to follow 2,000 people. But go ahead and follow. Get up to that 2,000 people that you can follow. Follow as many as people as Twitter allows. As you approach 2,000 followers, Twitter will continue to raise the bar of how many people you can follow. So like you might get quote unquote in Twitter jail or blocked for a little while where you can't add followers, but then in a little bit it'll raise up and you'll be able to add more. So don't spend too long worrying about whether you should follow someone or not, because again, you can follow and unfollow them anytime. Don't worry about selecting them. Look for basics. Look for regions. Look for demographics. Again, this is knowing your avatar really well. Like again, if you were, let's say, a wedding planner, hashtag engagement, hashtag, wedding, hashtag I just got married, anything like that. You want to just be looking at hashtags that are searchable things. This is why, again, and we are going to get into this very soon, why hashtags are so, so, so important. Hashtags are beacons of light for people to follow you. So start by just following people and follow people that are similar to you. And then you're going to notice expert ranks. Those are the ones that you really want to follow. But really what you're looking for is you're going to be able to put a large amount of tags in your Twitter. So the way your Twitter profile looks is you're going to have like a little picture that if you don't put a picture in has the bird in it. Make sure you put your headshot in it, obviously. Twitter now allows for banners as well. So you can put a banner in that's either a call to action or your logo. So this is your little headshot. This is your logo, call to action, anything like that. And then when you're going to put in what I would recommend is they have an ability to put in all of the other social media you're in. So you want to put in your Facebook. You want to put in your Instagram. You want to put in your LinkedIn. You want to put in any of the other ones that you're doing. So put in all those links so that people, again, can cross-reference with you and find them there. And then you're going to be able to put in a sort of a description of who you are. And your description should be hashtags. So mine would say something like hashtag social media strategist. I think you guys know my hashtags already, right? Social media strategist. Hashtag ignite your identity, hashtag executive brand consultant, hashtag executive image consultant, and then I would say something quickly like igniting your identity, contact me to find your passion and find your voice through social media, something like that. Something that's catchy. This is where you want to be as creative as possible in your description because you want to grab people's attention. Let me erase this and we'll keep going. And then the next part of your Twitter profile is literally just tons of things that you want people to search you on. So for instance, you want to put anything at all related to your business. So I would put image, I would put fashion, I would put beauty, I would put business, I would put consulting, I would put social media, I would put social media strategist, I would put social media analytics, I would put content manager, anything like that. Are you seeing like a huge list? Because you want a list of anything that anybody might want to follow you on. And they have, I think Twitter actually gives you lists that you can pick categories and subcategories of. So pick anything related to you. Now, once you have about 2,000 people, now you want to start following, quote unquote, the right people. So the right people is, who do you want to connect with online? Are you selling something? Are you trying to build an audience? What are your goals? So, or you want to talk about a specific topic? Keep the purpose of your Twitter presence. So for me, what I like to do with Twitter is kind of be able to give out content that's in a very small form from LinkedIn that shows that I'm the expert. So what I try to do is I will do Twitter or tweets on, you know, like my LinkedIn post of an article I found, I will tweet that. Or I will tweet a special promotion, or I will tweet where I'm going, or like if I'm going to a special event or something like that. Identify individuals whose followers look like your perfect followers. That means you would want all of their followers to follow you too. So someone that is very similar to you. Let's see. Follow all of their followers. This goes back to follow, follow, follow. So the biggest game on Twitter is following people. I don't know if you've caught that yet. I think I've said it a bunch of times, but just in case, follow, follow, follow. Again, you can unfollow people that are not active. You can unfollow people that may not be your target audience, but then keep adding people to your specified followers group. Let's see. I think that is all that I have on Twitter. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, so that's pretty much Twitter in a nutshell. Again, Twitter it limits your number of characters, so you want to make sure everything is very concise. You can post pictures, you can post links of videos. So what I would recommend you doing is going ahead and getting a YouTube channel so you can host any videos that you do, because YouTube will create a link for you, and then you can post that link on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, on anything like that, so that you have that link available to you immediately. And it's a lot easier for people to click, and then now you're growing a YouTube following, and you have a place for you to put your videos instead of trying to store them on your phone or anywhere like that, because videos take up a lot of space. So I would recommend videos on Twitter. I'd recommend posts. Again, Canva actually has pre-made templates for Twitter, so it can really follow your branding consistently and go through that. So that's Twitter. We're almost there, guys. I know this is a ton of information, and I know you're probably on like circuit overload. So I highly recommend maybe breaking this video up in pieces, watching it a little bit at a time, taking notes. Feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. But again, social media is a beast. That's why I offer to do social media management for people, because a lot of people would rather just pay me than have to do it themselves. Again, the way you want to decide that is, you know, what is your time and value worth? If you're building your business and you really want to be hands-on, I suggest you be the social media manager. If you have other things that you want to accomplish, having a social media manager for you is a great option, because it really allows you to be hands-off. The thing is, you just want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on the post, making sure that the content is relevant, making sure that whoever you have for a social media manager understands your brand very well and is able to communicate your brand identity and your voice really well. So I do want to talk about content management metrics really quickly. So hang on just a second.